Hi everybody, this is Lori from Luno School. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So on a daily basis, I help aspiring teachers who were non-education majors in college and career changers that wish to become teachers. So today I'm going to hopefully help you to do the same thing. So we're going to start with the beginning, and the process in Florida is pretty straightforward. So I'll give you some tips and tricks to making that happen and show you what the official documents will look like when you receive them. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to create an account with the Florida Department of Education. The website address is www.fldoe.org, and I will have it linked below for you. So you create an account with the Florida Department of Education, and you will gather all of the materials together that they will be asking you for. So they're going to ask you for things like your college transcripts, letters of recommendation, any work history that you have, that sort of thing. So the state of Florida says that if you have a bachelor's degree in any subject, then you can become a teacher in the state of Florida. So the process is pretty straightforward. So you'll need to decide from the 70 possible areas that you can certify in what you would like to certify in. So what I always suggest to people is think about what it is that you're interested in teaching, and also think about what your bachelor's degree courses were in. So you will supply all of that to the Department of Education, and they will look over all of your transcripts and decide if you are eligible or not eligible for a temporary certificate in the state of Florida. So hopefully you have a lot of coursework in whatever it is that you're interested in teaching, and if you do, you'll get something that looks like this emailed to you. It will say Statement of Status Eligibility, and this is an example of one where the person was deemed eligible. And then it gives you two different things, verification of employment and fingerprinting, that you would need to do. Both of those are done by the school district as soon as you are hired. So that's not something that you have to go out and have done. So this would be an example of you're eligible for a temporary certificate as soon as you secure a job in the state of Florida. Now, the other kind of letter that you could have emailed to you is one that looks like this. This is an example of not eligible. This person was not eligible for a temporary certificate. So let's talk about that. So what the state of Florida will do is they will look over your transcripts, make sure that you have a lot of coursework in the area you're interested in teaching, and if you don't, they will assume that you are not knowledgeable enough to teach that content area. So you're going to have to prove to them that you have the knowledge of the content in order to teach students in the public school system. So this is how you will do it. So at the same time that you go in and you create your account at the Florida Department of Education, also go on to the Teacher FTCE certification test website, and I'll have that linked below as well, and sign up to take the subject area test in the subject you're interested in teaching. When you pass that test, that will show the Florida Department of Education that you have the content knowledge in order to successfully teach students in that content area coursework. So what I always recommend is, no matter what, go in and take that subject area test if you are uncertain if you're going to have enough content area knowledge. And you want to be deemed eligible by the state of Florida. So let me give an example of how that might look. So let's say you were a math major in college, and so you decided that you'd like to teach math. So you apply to the Florida Department of Education to teach math, and you send your transcripts. The Florida Department of Education reviews your transcripts. You have lots of math coursework, and so of course they're going to deem you eligible for that temporary certificate upon employment. You know the content area and you can teach it. So let's say that same college math major decides they'd rather teach elementary education. So they apply in elementary education. The Florida Department of Education Certification Office reviews their college transcripts. They don't have much coursework in elementary education. As a matter of fact, hardly anything at all. So the Florida Department of Education will send them back a statement of status eligibility saying they are not eligible. So that same math major that would have been eligible to teach math is not eligible to teach elementary education. So in order to get a statement of status eligibility saying that yes, they could teach elementary education, they need to take the elementary education subject area test. So that can be done all at the same time. As soon as you apply to the Florida Department of Education, you can sign up to take that test. There are testing centers all over the state of Florida. Hopefully something will be convenient to you, but that will become an important part of the process. So in the upcoming videos that you may want to take a look at, I'm going to go through different processes that you will need to know and understand in order to secure your temporary certificate and then in the future a professional certificate. So good luck getting started as a teacher in the state of Florida. We are needing you to come on board. It's the best profession that you'll just love. So have a great day, and I hope this video was helpful.